Yo, what's up, guys? Back for this Wednesday slate. We have a nice 11-game slate for tonight. So let's get right into the picks. The 4-game streak ended last night on the 3-game slate. So looking to bounce right away back on this big slate that we have tonight. So let's get right into it. Please be sure to drop a like and subscribe before we get started. And if you want to join for this slate, you can hit the link in the description. A lot of good options tonight. At point guard, I really like John Wall once again at 9,100. Just been playing just super consistent basketball. All of the Wizards haven't been playing great this year. John Wall's production has been steady the whole year. 50s and high 40s is where he's at for the most part. It's a great matchup here against the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are terrible defensively. The Wizards are terrible defensively. Should be an absolute boatload of points scored tonight. And John Wall here at 9,100, sticking out as another guy that should be able to get high 40s to low 50s and get that 6x value that we're looking for. As shooting guard, that unfortunately the Caris LeVert injury opened up some value plays for a few Nets players that I want to take advantage of. Starting with Alan Crabbe at 3,800. Has not been playing great this year at all. Has been playing terrible this year. But he's still getting a ton of minutes. His minutes should go up with the LeVert injury. They should see close to 30 minutes, high 20s. And he's going to be able to produce sooner than later. He's a much better shooter than he has showed. They're going to need his scoring without LeVert. So LeVert, they're going to be missing a ton of usage, and they're also going to be missing about 18 to 20 points per game. I think Crabbe is going to have to fill in for some of that at least, and he's a much better shooter. Like I said, in years past, he was a lot better player. It's just a slow start. He's going to get around. He's going to come out of it soon. I think that's a good spot for him tonight. At 3,800, could be a pretty sneaky play that goes off tonight. At small forward, I'm going to go back to TJ Warren because he just keeps playing great, playing a ton of minutes here. Last game, the Suns played him from halftime to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Played 22 straight minutes. He would have closed the game out too, the last 2 minutes, but the Suns were down by 20, so there was no chance of them winning. So he's going to play a ton of minutes every night until his price rises to about like 6,500. He's still going to be on my radar every game because he has that 40-plus point upside here. Him and Devin Booker run this team. And yeah, he's going to be a big part of the Suns' offense here. The Spurs are terrible defensively this year, one of the worst teams in the league. And Rudy Gay is also out for this one, so the match should be a lot easier matchup for TJ Warren. At power forward, I like Anthony Davis. He's going to be the guy that I really want to pay out for on the slate. He's 11-3. Price came down again by a couple $100 early in the year, when his elbow wasn't right. He was letting me down a lot, but it looks like he's back to normal. His last 3 games, he has 63, 58, and 71 DraftKings points, playing a lot of minutes here. Should continue to play heavy minutes. In this one, the matchup is as good as it gets here against this Timberwolves team without Jimmy Butler now. Going to be enforced with Dario Saric and Covington. Timberwolves were ranked dead last in defense here, 30th in scoring defense. Just terrible all around. It should be an absolutely amazing spot for Anthony Davis against Karl Anthony Towns, who is allergic to defense. I could see a big game by Anthony Davis tonight at 11-3. Price tag is still pretty fair compared to last year. At center, I'm going to go back to Tristan Thompson because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Came up with a big game last night when we were on him. 5,800, his price tag only rose by $100. Not a lot at all. He didn't even play any of the fourth quarter minutes because the Cavaliers were up by so much. So if he did play the fourth quarter, he would have finished with well over 50. That's how well he was playing. It's another amazing matchup for him against this Wizards team. One of the worst teams in the league defensively in all aspects. Scoring, defense, they're terrible. Especially rebounding, where Tristan Thompson should absolutely eat. Dead last in offensive and defensive rebounding. Dwight Howard is not the same player. He can barely get any lift on the court. Tristan Thompson should absolutely eat on the glass once again. He's playing a lot of minutes. Should be able to get an easy double-double. Here, he does have a couple steal upside as well. Does a little steal upside. And Dwight Howard is another one of those centers that does not pull him away from the basket. So he's going to be right there in the paint, able to grab every single rebound. So that's why I love Tristan Thompson tonight again. And then, like I said, I like Alan Crabbe. Another value play that you could look at is DeMarre Carroll for the Nets, who's only at a very cool $4,100. Really like this price tag on Carroll. His minutes have been going up each game since he's come back from injury. I could see him getting close to 30 tonight. Here, he might even draw the start. One of Carroll or Crabbe is going to draw the start for Levert. Wouldn't surprise me with either one. Carroll, even though off the bench, he's still going to do his thing. Should see good amount of minutes here. At 4,100, still underpriced. Last season, he was a mid 5K to 6,500 player every single day. He's going to get back to that soon as the Nets start to go back to their normal rotation and Jared Dudley goes back to the bench where he belongs. So yeah, those are the 6 plays that kind of stick out to me on the slate. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Good luck tonight.